Going to Dark Horse, or
Yeah,
Dark Horse came to you?
Jim Kruger, who is actually he writes with Alex Ross a lot. He did Earth X. I said I wanted to take it to Dark Horse, and he put me in touch with them. And
Were you dealing directly with Mike over there, or?
Mike Richardson? Yeah. Everybody. It's like a family over there. So Eric Weiler brought it in. Then he found me an editor that would fall in love with it and champion it. That was Scott Alley. And then I deal directly with Mike all the time. But it's mainly me and Scott we'll call each other at 3 a.m.
I was talking to Mike once, and he was he knows his stuff too. Like, he knows your music as well. Like, I guess because of his daughters or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
No, so do you prefer the music? Do you prefer the comic book?
They're very different, and I always think I prefer one over the other. And then I'll write a great issue and be like, oh my God, this is the best thing. But then I'll we'll write a song together. And there's something about playing music live on a stage that's the ultimate rush. So,
Any chance of a big screen adaptation on your comic book?
Yeah, Universal right now is we've just had our first meeting about it. It's already been optioned. We're now talking screenwriters. It's been kind of greenlit in that respect.
Who do you think who will direct, and who do you think?
I'm a big fan of Alfonso Cuarón because I think he kind of gets it. But I'm open. I'm really open to stuff.
What kind of creative input do you want involved?
You want me very involved. I know the comic's always going to be the comic. And I'm not gonna, I want to find a director that I trust so much that I want it to be their vision,
Like a Mike Mignola involvement on Hellboy type thing.
That seemed to be very fun for him. So I'd be into that. I want to get the look right. That's what I'm really, I want to work with Colleen Atwood again, and we've already talked about working on the film together. And I would love to just be more involved in things like the costumes or the sets, and let the director kind of get his vision, there.
So if we have early buzz, who do you think who would be a good pick for writing this for you?
I don't know. It's a tough one. You know what I mean? Somebody at Universal had suggested Diablo Cody, and I thought that was a very interesting choice.
That would be kind of cool.
That's how you got to do this project, and that's how everybody was kind of chosen for the comic. Like Gabriel Ba was the unobvious choice. I am an unobvious choice to write a comic. So that's what made that work. And I think kind of almost like the last person you'd think is the best person for the job.
Do your music fans translate comic book fans for you too?
I don't really pay attention to that stuff. In fact, Scott is the greatest editor in the world because he actually we don't know numbers. We found out the book was a hit well after it was already done. We found out we were in second print while we were working on issue 5. So, we don't pay attention to it. He would have stuck with that book no matter what. So, one day I said, "How does this book do?" And he goes, "Oh, it does great." And I was like, "Cool."
Hey, listen, congratulations.